Howdy everyone, it's the Brew City Rider, Southeast Wisconsin Harley Davidson motovlogger, coming at you today with the VikingBags Dagr day bag review. VikingBags reached out to me recently and asked if I'd be interested in doing a review of this bag. I checked it out and it seemed to be a good product at a decent price, so I'm glad to be able to bring this to you. So let's get right to it. Alright, here's the bag. This bag is designed as a day bag, but it could easily be used for a overnight or even a long weekend bag. It's a hard shell design, so even when it's empty it's going to hold its shape, which is really nice. It's 10.5 inches wide this way, 10.5 inches this way, and 14.5 inches this way. It's got pockets on both sides with zippers, and you can add another 2.5 inches per side for the bags, but that isn't part of the base. The base is 10.5 inches, so it fits nicely on a, in my case, my Softail seat, which you saw me ride up on. It's constructed of Cordura. That's the bulk of it, and then they put in these what they call Viking leather panels here in the front and on the side pockets. Now Viking leather is, it's got kind of a top grain leather look, but it's not cowhide. It's a man-made material. Looks nice though, looks to be durable. And then they've got this nice logo here, VikingBags. I like that. It's got D-clips all over the bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the front, and I believe 3 more in the back. Let's take a look here. Yeah, 3 more in the back. This is the backpack strap that you saw me carry it in on. We'll go ahead and take that off. Clips right off of these D-rings. Okay, set that aside. While we're on the back here, you can see the sleeve for Sissy Bar. And what's really neat is they got these flaps here, one on each side, with 2 pockets up here and 2 corresponding pockets down here. So if you've got a smaller Sissy Bar, they give you these 2 of these metal rods that you can slip down in here, and it effectively tightens it up and snugs it up to your Sissy Bar. Now in my case, on a Harley Davidson Softail Custom, I've got a 7-inch wide Sissy Bar, so I need to leave these rods out, and it fits perfectly in this sleeve without the rods. Now if you've got something like a Road Glide Custom, Road Glide Special, Street Glide, that type of Sissy Bar, which is real wide, this will not fit over the Sissy Bar. That's not to say you couldn't use it and just strap it in with the straps that they give you with the bag, but you won't be able to use this sleeve. So I wouldn't recommend it for that style bike, but it would be great on certain Softails, Dynas, Sportsters, that type. They give you 4 straps, and then they also give you a rain cover that you can put on if you're going to be riding in a all-day type rain or a downpour. Just light rain, I think it would do fine. It is a weather-resistant bag. And pro tip for you, what I like to do is load up everything in a tall kitchen garbage bag and fold that over, and keeps everything nice and dry in there. You don't have to worry about putting covers on. What I did to tether it down to my bike is of course I used the Sissy Bar sleeve, and then I used this D-ring here on both sides, and I ran one of the straps down to my Sissy Bar right here, wrapped it around the Sissy Bar, and then clipped it in. So I got the 2 straps and the Sissy Bar sleeve, and it was solid as can be. It's not going anywhere. If you had a Sissy Bar that had some attachment points on the top of your bar, then you could also put on utilize this top D-ring here and run another strap on both sides, but it's really not necessary. All right, let's open her up and I'll show you what we got here. These are all YKK zippers, and it's nice because if it's on your bike and you need to get to something, it's got these Velcro flaps here that you can keep Velcroed, and the cover won't come open more than it is right here. But when you're ready to unload or load, you just simply undo the Velcro like so on both sides. There we go. And make sure it's unzipped all the way. And then here's what I got in mine. I just threw some stuff in as an example so you can see what it can possibly hold for you. So in here I got a half helmet with gloves, boot socks. Set that aside. I got a sweatshirt. And I got a pair of jeans. Easily fit in there. I had good 3-4 inches left on top. You could fit toiletries, some extra shirts, and then it's got this pocket here, which would be perfect for like a tablet or a small laptop, but of course only if you're going to put it behind your Sissy Bar on your luggage rack. You don't want to do it if you're going to mount it in front of your Sissy Bar, because you're leaning against this panel here and you don't want to be leaning against your electronics. On the inside it's got a little pocket right here, which would be good for extra charging cords, spare batteries, really anything you want. Keeps it nice and separated in there. And then it also has a zippered pocket right here in the front. Nice mesh pocket. Alright, I got it zipped back up, and let me just show you these side pockets. So again, the rain cover, straps. I'll show you how deep it is. So it goes past my wrist, so it's a nice big pocket. Stitching is very nice, neat. I don't see any frayed ends. And then we've got double stitching here in critical points. The handle is really nice. Let's see if I can get you a shot of that. So the handle is, it's got perimeter and cross stitching as well as a rivet. And it's got a nice beefy rubber overmolded handle. Very comfortable. So I really like that. And that's about it, guys. So this has been the initial review of the VikingBags Dagr bag. Looks like a winner to me, guys. Time will tell. I'll try to get some use out of this season. You can get this on the VikingBags website for, I believe it's today about 53 bucks. So that's a very fair price in my opinion. Alright guys, that's my review of the Dagr bag. This is Brew City Rider signing out. Remember to live hard and ride easy. Later guys.